Join me, Jason Cavness, as I chat with Byron Robinson about life, tattoos, and sport.
I'm also CEO founder of Cavness HR. At Cavness HR, we deliver HR companies with 49 or fewer people. Our guest today is Byron Robinson. Byron, thanks for being here today.
Yep, of course.
So this first question is probably the most important one I ask you all day long.
Okay.
Any new tattoos?
No
new tattoos?
No. I haven't. So the last tattoo I got, I think was something on my wrist or my hand tattoo, and that was 2019.
Okay.
2019, and it's not. I haven't got any new ones since, not because of any particular reason. I just haven't been thinking about it. To be honest with you, and I got enough for a lifetime. I would say.
Yeah. I'm probably done too. I mean, I pretty much ran out of tattoo ideas. There's nothing out there I really want to get anymore.
Yeah, you have a lot of tattoos. You have a lot of tattoos. I remember you were showing it to me. Yeah. I'm probably done. I may get my kids' names.
Okay, you'll do that. Yeah, you're getting your kids' names.
Yeah. Outside of that, nah, I'm good. I I am happy that specifically for the hand tattoo I got. I don't know if I told you the story of it, but I got it so that I would never be employable.
Yeah.
And I definitely executed on that. But it was basically just taking a bet on myself.
Okay.
And I would not advise anyone to do that per se, but it worked out for me and reinforced, where I kind of wanted to go in my life.
Nice.
And yeah.
So next, during the Olympics, did you get the itch to get back into track or any field, anything like? Did you get that urge again? While you saw the Olympics going on?
Naturally, yes. I mean, I don't think that's ever not going to be the case. I'm always going to feel that way. I'm a very, I would say, a very competitive person, and just looking at it, it'll kind of bring me back to like just little moments that you kind of forget over the years. But to be honest with you, not only do I feel that way about like competing there, it's ever more so now about doing things on the business side, but with the Olympics, especially with track, the Olympic sport of track and field, because there's so much that can still be done. There's still so much that needs to be done. And the what was it, 2021? That was supposed to be the 2020 Olympics.
Yeah.
When I first saw that, that was more so like, because I still had it physically. And while I still have a little bit left in the tank physically, now when I look at it, it's more like, oh, if we could market, athletes this way or bring in this kind of sponsorship to provide more value to the sport. And those were more of the feelings that I got this go around watching the Olympics. But I'm always going to watch it and think that I can be there again.
So Olympics, so with 2020 Olympics being held in 2021 and then 2024, 3 years later, did that mess up like the timeline of athletes, right? As far as
absolutely.
Did that kind of mess them up physically or mentally, or like?
Yeah,
they probably were like pretty rigorous scared. Like, do they risk the race, this race?
Yeah, so for me, after the 2020 season got canceled because of COVID, that's when I retired. And principally it was because I banked everything on that season. Not just literally that year, but I would argue my entire life leading up to that. The first team I made was incredible. It was I walked away from it like, okay, that was cool. I got my first one out the way. Now the next team I make is going to be the one where I actually go for gold. And I would say in training, I really stretched myself in training to knock it out that season. So when it got canceled, I feel like I didn't have.
So if there been no COVID in 2020, you would have been on the 2020 team.
Well,
or at least competed for it.
Yeah, I definitely would have competed for it. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's what I was gearing up for.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't want to take anything away from the people who went through, because I'm retired. I'm on the sideline now. I'm just spectating. And I don't like the retired athletes who become commentators and become overly critical.
Yeah.
And not to say that I don't think that the athlete should be without critique. I just don't want to be that guy.
Yeah.
Because you're always going to come off away, and I understand it. I would even argue that I empathize with it. We already have enough of that, and I just don't want to be another one of those guys.
Okay. Pretty talk. You talk about you're planning to move to Texas pretty soon and get more involved with University of Texas track team. Can you talk about that? Like, you can be a mentor, a coach, like on the business side.
Yeah. Well, I would say that I'll start with the ego reasons. I do want to be one of the bigger the bigger donors to the track program. at University of Texas. Um, and as one of the past athletes there that went on to do uh, pursue a career in entrepreneurship, I want to be able to provide kind of like that bridge to the student athletes there, so they can see, not to push them to be entrepreneurs, because it's not for everybody, but to show them that, just give them the full palette of what they can pursue professionally outside of just what they already know. Because you can be successful um, in a career that's not the traditionally successful ones, like
And
doctor.
especially now with all the NIL opportunities they have, right?
Yeah, yeah. Now, I do want to be very particular about this. I have no plans on being an agent or a manager of anything of that sort. If I ever did anything in that space, it would be invested into an agency. It would never be me being an agent. I don't have anything against it. One of my mentors is an agent. It's very influential in my life and pushed me to where I am today. To be quite honest with you, um, but you know, it, I believe not just the Texas athletes, but student athletes in general need to see more avenues of what they can do past the sport out, the untraditional things, because they already know salesperson, doctor, lawyer, coach. They already know stuff like that. But I don't know how often they see start an investment bank, start an investment company that's not real estate related or anything, you know, in that direction.
So all of these little kids, like 18, 19 years old, they're going to college and pay decent money, right? To play for. I think one time Nick Saban said on a TV show, or Bryce Young had a 7-figure deal here to start a game, right? Do you think these young men or women are like financially like educated enough to like deal with all this, or they're dependent on their parents and people like might not have their best interests at heart?
Yeah. Well, they're definitely not ready.